Hey everybody. Hey everyone. Here's Bruno. He's on the hunt. We have a rabbit that seems to like our backyard quite a bit, and he likes to chase him. So he's out looking around for him. Huh, buddy? And I'm Mike, and welcome back to our channel, Mike and Bruno's Garage. And today, a couple of things. I got some more tools, and I'm going to do a little project with that wooden pallet right there for my wife's birthday. Now I know you guys won't tell her because it'll be a surprise. And second, she doesn't watch my channel anyway. So I think it's safe to say, to keep the secret safe with you, what I'm going to do with that. So let's get you in the stand, see what I've picked up. A lot of good stuff today. And we'll get started, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that little wooden pallet. So hold on, I'll get you set up here, and we will get going. Okay. Got quite a bit of stuff today. I guess we'll start from the front and work our way back. Or we'll just grab it and see what we get. Picked up another one of these little spotlights at a garage sale for $5. The bulb's burned out. But I have a setup which is identical to this that uses the same bulbs, and I got a package of spare bulbs. So they'll get cleaned up and a bulb replaced, and it should be all right. $5. We're going to try and keep track of how much I spent here, and we'll see. Got this Craftsman, looks like a drill bit style holder rack that you can mount on a pegboard. Keep all that. Looks like it clean up pretty good. I've got some drill bits that sets that maybe we could probably put one of those in. But I paid $1 for that, so we're at $6. Oh, and before I get too far, remember on the last episode when I mentioned that when you get something and you put it somewhere and then you can't find it for the life of you? Well, last episode I did, last video, I showed you that Arrow T50 heavy duty stapler or staple gun tacker. And I had said that I had another stapler somewhere, but I could not find it. Well, I was in my little supply cabinet, and lo and behold, buried under everything, and I was in there twice. Sure as heck, I found it. Now, I thought it was in there. And this one, let's see here. Got some staples to it. Now, I paid $3.88 for this at our local Goodwill. And it is for staple. Really doesn't have a name on it. There's no name on the handle. It does have some heavy duty staples. But on the bottom, it says for Klamen, 4 staples of pour de agrafes, or maybe that's French, I don't know. My French ain't that good, but my German's understandable, sort of. But it's a no name, but I mean, it's pretty heavy duty. I mean, it feels pretty heavy duty. So now I got two. But I found it. Let's see here. All right, I'm back. I had to take a quick check on the old doggo. So stapler I already paid for, so I ain't adding that to the $6 balance that we already have. Found this old style, and she could use some cleaning up. Old style filter wrench. Oil filter wrench. Actually, you know what I think this is? I don't think it's an old oil filter wrench. You know what I think it is? I think it's for canning jars. In fact, I think that's probably what it is. It's for canning jars. But I figured it would probably help grip. If it would open some of those, I think it could grip some of the smaller oil filters that are on vehicles and tractors and stuff these days. 50 cents. Just needs a good washing. So $6.50. We'll go through this here in a minute. I picked up a set of heavy-duty snap ring pliers. Cummins Industrial Tools. It's missing one, which it has 2 internal and 2 external. And I'm thinking this, going this way is the external, or is it this way for the external? Well, either way, I'll figure it out. However, they do need a little bit of a wire brushing on there. There is some corrosion on there. But they got the good spring in them, good cushion grips. They have Cummins on the handle. Came in this nice little carry bag. I thought that was pretty neat. I paid 10 for that, so we're at $16.50. Came in this nice little carry-all bag. Let's go with this one. I'm going to try to save the neater stuff till last. Well, it's all kind of neat. So I said we were at $16.50. So we're at $36.50 with this Hitachi jigsaw. It's a little dirty. Needs to be air cleaned out, but it does work. It does work. I will need to replace that blade. Paid $20 for him, and that's pretty heavy. It's a CJ 120 volt. But all in all, pretty good. Just needs to be cleaned up. It's been used. I got a Black & Decker one down in the laboratory in the house. But let's see here. Made in Japan. It's UL listed. Model number. Yeah. Made in Japan. So, yeah. I thought that was pretty neat. Not too bad. Clean him up. Won't necessarily have to use it for the little next project, but let's see here. Just a made in USA box combination, 1/2 inch 9/16. Eclipse 5/8. Another Eclipse. Believe it or not, this one does say, I think, well, let's see here. That one will need to run that one under the wire brush. Vilcek, a Barkalow, and 2 Barkalows. Now these will probably clean up really good because they've been painted and they don't look too bad. They're kind of dirty. 11/16, 5/8, and these really odd sizes, 25, 30 seconds, 3/4, 7/8, 13/16. And I figured those would clean up pretty good. $2. Not a bad deal. So that'd be $38.50. Okay, I paid $1 for this set of wrenches. And the reason I grabbed it is because one of them I knew right offhand what it was. Oh, come on, jeez. What, they super glue this stuff? They get crazy with that tape. And the resale shop for the homeless shelter. All right. Pardon me, guys. All right. Save the two that I knew for sure. Billings, 9/16. Oh wow, what's this? This one's pretty beat up. It does. Oh, Proto. Looks like I'll have to clean him up to find that one out. Yeah, Proto. And Billings. And the 2. Oh, yes. Now, these are kind of off sizes for what I use, but one's an 11/16, one's a 1 inch. Plum with the pebble inlay. I don't know if you can see that. I get too carried away there. But yeah, I just love the way that these were textured and just made and designed with that little pebble inlay on it. Model number 1222 and 1232. So what I say, 5, 6, 50, 850, 1850, 3850, 3950. Okay. And last, but definitely not least. Excuse me, guys. You gotta love a good Swift WD-40. And if you guys can't handle the regular flavor of WD-40, always mix it with a little bit of hazelnut. You'll be alright. This one, I saw this and I hoped it was what I thought it was. Now I paid for this. Well, I'll get into that later. But it's a Miller's Falls hand drill with the variable speed setup. It is missing the handle. However, even this comes out smooth. I think I will be able to do something about getting a handle for it, or even making it, for that matter. That'd be neat. But yeah, you can even see down here where it's still even got the ball bearings. Haven't taken it apart, haven't even cleaned it yet. But as you can see, well, maybe you can't. Maybe I'll try to get it farther back. But as you can kind of see, she still has real good movement to her. No rattling, no chatter, no looseness. I will probably have to tighten up this handle. I don't know if it's just a pressed stud that goes in there, but it does have a little bit of wobble, wobble, wobble. But yeah, all the gears look pretty good. But I'm just going to take it apart, clean it up. Now, I don't know if this is a 190 or not, due to the corrosion that's on there. But if you know, I find out later which model number this one is. It doesn't have it on there. It just says Miller's Falls, Greenfield, Mass. Made in the USA. Oh, here it is. I digress. I was incorrect. It's on the handle. It is a 120A. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can barely see it. But it is right down here. Let's see if I can get it to show up. Lighting isn't all the greatest here. But there it is. Number 120A. So whether this is a more common one or not, I'm not sure, but it is still a great looking deal. So hopefully we could do a cleanup on that one, maybe in the next video or two, and see how that turns out. I'm just going to try and wash this. I'm not going to try and repaint it. Since the decal looks in still pretty decent shape, I really don't want to really get too far into that. I'll wire brush the handle and the chuck, the shaft here, clean up the gears, see what I can come up with an idea for this handle. I paid $20 for that. So I think I did pretty good considering it was at an antique store in a college town where prices on everything is probably almost twice that of what you would regularly pay. So that puts us at $58.50, and then I paid 50 cents for this little bit driver ratchet handle. This is from General Hardware Manufacturing, New York, USA. Has General. It has a model number of 8071, and it still has a real nice ratchet sound to it. Sorry guys. So everything in there is pretty decent, so that'll come in handy. So let me get this stuff kind of put away real quick, or off to the side, and I will get back to you here shortly. Okay, guys. What I plan on doing with this for my wife's birthday, she showed me, I don't know if it was a TikTok, Facebook, whatever it was. She's got a couple of those on her thing where she watches and stuff. Me, I'm just kind of a YouTube guy. Hey, welcome to the party, bud. And they took wooden pallets and were making like shadow boxes out of them. I thought, oh, okay, cool. And she kind of expressed a liking of said idea. This was a couple of months ago. Well, it looks like I got my work cut out for me on some of this stuff. What I'm going to do is basically, this is how it'll be mounted on the wall. However, I'm going to remove this slat and this slat and put them on the end here. And then you can figure out a way that you can mount it. I was thinking of the stairway up to her office work area. I was thinking of staining walnut, dark walnut, and dark mahogany. Although I was kind of thinking dark walnut and early American. Only for the simple fact I really want a contrast because the walls going up that way are brown. So that is what I'm going to start in on. Let's see about getting the slats removed here and reattached over here, and then maybe clean up some of these edges a little bit. Actually, probably should do that now. Other things, they get kind of a they rough cut the heck out of these pallets. Because part of what she showed me was the fact that it wasn't too perfect. I just want to take some of this stuff off so that I'm not ending up with splinters in the end. And of course it's going to be all stubborn. Okay. This piece really got the shavings on it. Yeah. I mean, it's a real basic. There's really no sacred science to this from what I saw. But If something this simple and time and effort goes into making something for your wife for her birthday, I think it's a win-win situation, fellas. So, I mean, this is probably going to be for the skill level, easy. Now you can probably get your high-powered sanders out and all that, but it's going to be hanging on the wall. I don't know why the flies are in here, because there's no garbage in here. So yeah, we had quite the warm spell, and that kind of put a kibosh on a lot of outdoor activities around here. And to take Bruno for his walkies for maybe 10-15 minutes, if that, tops. And around the backyard. So we weren't going too far and he wasn't exerting himself too hard. Because what's going to happen is once I stain this, I'm going to coat it with polyurethane, help seal it up. Yeah, that's a majority of it. It's going to snag the rag when I stain it anyway. Character. Okay, I'm going to turn the air compressor on here and blow some of that stuff out and keep working on that, and then I'll get back with you. Okay, everybody, got that cleaned off. I took Bruno in. He's starting to, it is, even though there's a nice breeze, we still got, it's still about, let's see here. About 85 in here. Okay, so let's see if we can get these out of here without too much of a fuss. I don't want to ruin much of it. out to the truck. Just a second, folks. Oh, never mind. It wasn't out in the truck after all. Okay. Let's try a little more persuasion of the friendlier kind. And see. No, I don't want to get that far into it. Not that deep. Kind of open to. Of course, there's probably nails a mile long in this thing, huh? There we go. Struggle's real, guys. This one here just wants to be stubborn as all get out, don't it? Oofta-poopa. All right, there we go. There we go. Holy cow. And okay. Those right there. Oh gotta do is put them in right about so. Okay, I'll struggle with the other one, and I'll get those hammered in and I'll get back with you. Okay guys, got these off without much of a hassle. What I want to try and do though is make the sides, and then these are going to be like your shelving. Well, is it going to make that much of a difference? Yeah. Huh. Now, the reason I'm going at this kind of slow is I just don't want to run into a problem to fix it before it gets out of hand. And it looks like everything's going okay. Lost part of the knot. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's going to come out. Got a little crooked. Well, shoot. Still within the tolerances of. Because these ain't even. Well, it's a little off. So, do I use the original nails or try again? Let's try it this way so that this way I can line up the boards a little more evenly. There we go. Now I'm cooking with gasoline or something to that nature. Yeah, let's find out. There we go. That looks a little better. That way when it's sitting up against the wall, as such, these are even with this and this. Yeah, that works better. That looks a lot better. I like that a lot better. Yep. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing I just did with that one. And then work on getting some stain on there and let that dry. I won't bore you with that too much. But yeah, Bruno's back in the house. So, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And as always, it's greatly appreciated. And as always, keep on tinkering. Thanks, guys.